Liam, it's finished Southport 0, Gloucester 1, a game which we all thought was destined for a 0-0, but your thoughts overall?
Disappointed we've lost. Don't think we deserve to lose. We did look a little bit vulnerable late on in the games. We looked tired late on. I tried to change it early to get Jordan back on the pitch, which is a huge positive. And you did see he's ended up having 2 glorious chances, which, you know, he does get chances in and around the box now. Give him the benefit of the doubt, he's been out for a good while, but as soon as the change happened, Tyler got down the right, puts it across the face, and it's got to go in. That goes in, I think we go on and win the game. It didn't, and then we're a little bit vulnerable, a little bit, as I said, a little bit leggy. Jack's tiring. I've already brought Charlie on, brought Jordan on. I've got Charlie Munro, but then I know Jack's not going to be able to play Tuesday, so I've got to look after Charlie. So as I said, I've just got to try and manage the workload now.
Are you having to do that, manage the players quite a lot at the moment, really?
Yeah, there's a few with knocks, which is clearly you can see. And if you think someone's played 90 on Saturday, 90 on Tuesday, Monday, 90 on Wednesday, and then, you know, to go again, it's a big ask. Doesn't big ask for anyone, but it's no excuses. What it is, we've ended the competitions and we've had to play the games.
We do look so strong defensively, though, don't we? It's just getting at the other end.
But again, Doherty's come off. He's tweaked his hamstring.
Is that what he's done?
Yeah, and he said so that comes down to too many games, because it just means fatigue. That's all it is. And you know, as I said, we started off the season with a smaller squad. Obviously, Marzy's away in Dallas. And we could have actually brought Finn back, but he's in Dallas.
Is he with him as well? Yeah.
So you know, but you know, onwards and upwards. It's been a positive week in many other sides of the football club, and negatives in some aspects. But you know, it's just a week closer to the end of the season. Thank the fans. Hope they rally in the right way, like you have done today. Rally on. Certainly, Banbury Tuesday will be. You know, we'd like to come get in, make sure we get a win, and then obviously the Chester game. You'd like to think it'll be a full Haygarth, and you'll get a crowd right behind us. Yeah,
it's been a busy week, Liam. 4 games in 4 days, and we've seen the best, the worst of everything with Southport this week, haven't we? Obviously, brilliant at Scarborough last week. Pretty poor at Marine, but then bounced back on the Wednesday.
Yeah. It has been a week of up and downs. I said you really enjoy Scarborough. Enjoy it because it was like a Southport fan day. It was good. A bit like the old days. It was bouncing away from home. I like going there. Hadn't been there before. Marine, I thought I thought the performance was atrocious. Wednesday, you know, they reacted. And today there's no work rate, lack of work rate. I said we just didn't score the first goal. We should have scored the first goal. As you said, Tony was good. Some good performances, but it looks like a tired team at the
news this week. Obviously, that we've got some new investment coming into the club and some talking about new partners. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that as well? Yeah,
there's been 2 that's been in the background. As I said, I think Ian and myself have said numerous times. I said
we've been trying, haven't we?
We want to strengthen the squad, so it means we need to improve the wage bill. We don't want to just float around. So from that point of view, we've got to do it right off the pitch. Had lots of different, but there's no point going over old ground. We've said what we've said. But we'd like to think we're very close. It's more or less done. I think it is done. In terms of, we'll have a main sponsor. So the stadium, the naming rights will go with the main sponsor. So that's something good, something really positive to look for. And the sponsorship, it doesn't just mean, you know, the main sponsor. They will get involved in other aspects of the football club.
Excellent,
Ian's has had really positive talks, ongoing talks for a good while regarding doing something with 50% of his shares in the club. So we'd have fresh investment. In terms of someone coming on as a director on the board, so to speak, which again is positive. You know, we've never hid away. We've always said we want people to get involved.
I think we've been honest about that, haven't we? Some people say we've been too honest, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? We can't do more.
Yeah, we do. We want to kick it on. I said, you know, during the last couple of years, the stadium's kicked on. That's improved massively. The pitch has improved massively. The hospitality suites improved massively. So all them bits. So we're at the stage where, you know, we'll probably sift through the wreckage and we've got the club on an even keel, and I would like to have, you know, a go, you know, seeing where we go in the league. To do that, we need better players. No disrespect to the players, but we need more goals in the team, 100%, which means we need more creativity. more competition. So all them things, right? But you know, as I said, we just got to make sure our recruitment's good in the summer.
Yeah. Well, before the game, we had another fantastic moment, didn't we, with Sam coming in without knowing what was happening. It was a lovely sight to see, wasn't it?
I just think Sam Shrouder is a special person who has done incredible things for the football club in conjunction with Charlie. To be fair, you got to, you know, they wear the double hat for a long time. Chairman and vice chairman. The money's they put into the football club over the period of time actually took the football club to the levels it did. Football's kicked on from them days. So, but I think it's an unbelievable gesture. It's a thankful gesture to his family for what he's done, the time. And people said the commitment Sam used to put in, and still does, to drive from Cheltenham to Southport games is unbelievable. And I'm glad Linda does the driving, because Sam was never the best behind the wheel. I said, but
it was a lovely moment though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
because he didn't know anything about it, to come out there and see.
And you can see how emotional he was and stuff. And you know, let's be honest, it tells you how much of a strong person he is, what he's gone through himself personally the last couple of years. You know, a lot of people would have give up, but I know he was delighted, and he had a desire. He's now got a granddaughter. And that was one of his aims, to keep fighting the illness to get to see his grand. So he's done that. So he's accomplished so much. He's accomplished so much throughout his whole life. I said he is a remarkable human being, and it's been a pleasure for me to know him. I had to have him as an ally all the way through my managerial spell at Southport.
You've worked well with Sam, haven't you, down the years?
Yeah, and you know, he's actually, you know, behind the scenes a lot of the time. He was a really good sounding board. He was one who was actually really supportive when the times were tough. You used to know Sam was the person who'd actually come out with a bit of sense, and would actually turn choppy waters into like a mellow period. And so I'll always be grateful for him for that, and I'll also be grateful for him to being a mate. So,
and it was good that he could get here today, wasn't it? Because it was touch and go, I think, but it was nice to see him.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and like as you said, it's great for Linda as well.
Good. Thanks, Liam.